Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Today's verse today is Psalm chapter 1, verse 1. Unfortunately, we're going to be streaming in vertical again today, so that I can actually get viewers. I don't usually get viewers in. The only way to have better quality on the video is to stream in full screen, and I can't do that and expect viewers. See, I already have a viewer right now, 1 minute in. I had my first viewer yesterday after like 30 minutes, and they didn't stay around very long. I'd say that, and then this person leaves too. But regardless. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to keep my phone plugged up even though it's at 100%. So, or it was at 100%, it's at 99 now, but still. I need to turn up my sensitivity again. Or I would love to, if my sensitivity wasn't already all the way up. Air launch. Settings. Controller sensitivity 100. So I can turn up the sensitivity on that to 22. But aside from that, yeah, this is maximum sensitivity. It feels kind of limiting. How'd you move over here? Oh. Someone... Dude, seriously? Who killed them? Someone broke in and griefed. Alright. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Kill the armadillos, kill everything. Right, right. Well, screw whoever did this. Man, that really ticks me off. Wait a minute. Cobwebs that were not here before. Cobwebs weren't right here, because I placed these blocks after the fact. XP in the water. Man. How many potions did he put in? I already know what happened. Simply those cobwebs told me everything I need to know. He opened the fence gate. He opened this fence gate or broke the block right above it. And the silverfish just came flowing out. And... there were 2 potions. He threw 2 potions in. So he he not only infected the 2 armadillos, which would have generated 40 levels in less than 3 minutes. As you can see from my XP bar. After that, I walked away because I was getting bored from standing there for 2 minutes. I don't have much patience. That cobweb was there, but that one wasn't. I cleared out most of them. I didn't clear out that one because there was a armadillo stuck in it. But these 2 cobwebs right here tell me everything I need to know. He opened the machine to try and manually kill them. There isn't a kill zone. The pistons are on a... The tridents are on a piston for a reason, man. Come on. I had one of the modded monsters inside. I had a 2 drowns and a zombie inside. I wanted to get a skeleton inside, but he would have started shooting the zombies. Man. At first I was so confused, then it dawned on me. The cobwebs. In case you don't know, he's wearing wraith armor, which, long story short, every time a mob hits you, they gain a random negative status effect. When they die, if they get weaving, that will happen. The XP in the water tells me that they chased him through the water, and the XP is despawned already. A random baby turtle. Oh yeah, another cobweb. So, I didn't clean that cobweb. That one I missed. This is actually the exact kind of monster I had trapped in there. Because I thought it was, like, really cool. Wanted to keep it as a pet. Well, regardless. Can't fix it now. Oh well. What was that? Oh no! A good way to know. Yep. Yep. Yeah. They're everywhere. Hang on, I'm gonna get a pack that makes infested stone obvious real quick. I just want to see the damage he's done. I just want to see the damage that's been done. My X-ray texture pack shows me infested stone and suspicious gravel and such. I just want to see how much infested stone is in the area surrounding the infestation farm. Just out of sheer curiosity. I'm doing it on stream so you know that I'm not actually mining for ores. Let me see. X-ray. This will help me get a rough idea of damage control, because a lot of infested stone, believe it or not, the mobs are actually still counted. They're just not counted on the mob cap. I just want to see real quick how bad it is. How much damage has been done, I wonder. Because this would be, what, the 4th infestation farm leak we've had? I don't even want to see. I've had, when I built the farm at my base, which works perfectly, although it's bigger. It's probably my mistake. They don't have enough room to flow until they get to the kill zone, so probably just extend this a bit. Infested stone. Da, 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 da. anymore. That's actually surprising that we don't. No way there's just a random chest over here, right? Oh. That's actually the one that I spent I had mining fatigue anytime I go near this obsidian box over here because, well, let me show you. Yeah, it makes sure that spawn can't be griefed. So I have mining fatigue, and I've known for a while that I have of course, it's underneath the one piece of elevated sand that I actually took a piece of sand off just the other day to put into there for the farm. Of course, it was right under me that whole time. But I knew that I have a treasure map that leads to this spot. I didn't feel like digging with mining fatigue, though. So, there's that. I mean, I don't need it. So, I mean, if someone else wants to dig with mining fatigue on the server, because I know that several server members watch my streams either while they're going or after the fact, so if y'all want a treasure chest, have at it. I don't feel like digging through sand with mining fatigue. I don't have efficiency on my shovel, so that'll take a while. Yeah, but you can see that there's infested stone everywhere. Get out of here. You are more of a bother than anything. Oh. The abomination. You actually make some good weapons. Forgot how tanky you were. Yeah, but X-ray is more disorienting than anything. But, you can tell by this right here, any stone that you can still actively see is infested. Otherwise, it would be see-through. I did not even expect that to be infested. I placed this after the leak yesterday, so now I know for a fact that there was a leak. Because I placed this right before I logged off, sitting in the minecart. And now it's infested, so I'm gonna have to make an idiot-proof version of this farm. Okay. Fun. I need one that he can't mine through. So I'm probably going to have to build it. I'm gonna have to build it with walls, so he can't. I need to leave a sign on it that says, "Do not try to manually kill silverfish." It's gotten to the point where I need a warning sign. Oh, and also, do not use more than one potion at a time. That can be very deadly, especially to the server itself. The server was struggling. My brother was playing on his phone the other day when we had the first leak, and he logged on 80%, and he was on, I think he said 10 or 20% after the 3 minutes it took for that potion to wear off. Went from 80 to 20 in 3 minutes. That's how much heavy lifting his phone was doing in that time. And the only reason it did that heavy lifting is because it maintained 30 FPS the whole time. Which is probably the bare minimum it could manage. I have to hand it to him. Whatever iPhone he is using, he does use an iPhone, whatever iPhone that is, it's a tank. Although the reason mine is pretty laggy is because I have it switched to external storage. I've learned that if you run Minecraft with the storage setting to the application, instead of external storage. External storage is better if you want to modify mods and pull screenshots from the files instead of from in-game, manually downloading them one by one. Just copy and paste the files to a different folder like I do. But yeah, this should not be infested. I have mining fatigue, that's right. Well, regardless. Regardless. Loki considering just abandoning this idea entirely. Yeah, they're gone. Actually, no, I never even managed to get anything into that wall, so never mind. So there are no more infested stone in here. And I thought there would be a lot more, because there were a ton, and I mean a ton, of silverfish in this area. I mean, think of floodwaters, right? Now imagine it's not water that's cascading in one place. It's just a bunch of silverfish. I actually have the screenshots, and I'm not even joking. It was just... best way to describe it is a flood of silver. Like, you can't even make out their textures anymore, just the color. If you squint, you can make out the fact that it's silverfish, but aside from that, it's just a flow of one color, and that color is, well, mainly gray, but it's technically silver, so. The sole survivor is the one that was not inside the farm. Which is how I know that the flood came out through here and not through a break in the wall, because the armadillo was here. What else do I know? The fact that he didn't run this way when trying to outrun them, or that way, but eventually, well, he might have ran that way, but eventually, while he was running, he went this way, and they followed him all the way around, because that's the only way the silverfish could have gotten here to push the armadillo over this way. Because the armadillo was against this grass block when I logged off, with a little bit of room, just enough room for a silverfish, for the hitbox of a silverfish to get behind the armadillo and start pushing it. And since entity cramming would not have killed it, what happened to the armadillos in here was the silverfish had managed to kill off the hostile mobs inside with entity cramming, because he potted up not only the armadillos, but with the second pot, all of the silverfish were potted. And they started taking damage from the cactus, which spawned more silverfish. Oh, yep, items are just spawning. This is gonna go next. Yep. Yeah, that's really annoying. Alright. Back to square one, I guess. Alright. This is gonna be a hassle. Well, that was cinema. If only I was in third person looking at the screen when that happened. That would have been perfect. One thing that I find really cool is the fact that in the presence of hostile mobs, or when a player is running, it hides in its shell. And during that time, they are not supposed to take damage. But I guess the modded enchantments I guess the modded enchantments ignore that fact. Actually, when they're in their shell, they probably just get a certain amount of resistance. Another lightning strike, so it's a thunderstorm. You know what would be useful? Channeling tridents in the kill zone. Oh, he dropped a carrot. Isn't that like a really low chance? Or, well, relatively low, I guess. $119. Do you mind? Man, that's ridiculous. They can infest cobblestone? Oh, that opens up a whole bunch of new problems. Yeah. Can they infest netherrack? Most of the structure's made of netherrack. What's the problem? Just need a whole bunch of cobblestone. Just gonna tear it down and rebuild it from scratch. Well, from cobblestone technically, but still. Okay. I probably should have cleared out my inventory before. Yeah, okay. I'll head over here so the chunks don't stay loaded. I can come back and get it later. Oh no, he only threw one in, because I have the other. No, the stick's in here, so this isn't necessary. Five out of 5 day, 950. Welcome to the stream. It's a bit hectic right now. I'm in a moment I'm going to be sorting all of this. I'm tired of having to come over here every time I need to use my e-chest, so I'm bringing my e-chest over here. Well, bringing a e-chest. Okay, we'll start by putting all the food in here. Alright. Alright. I have way too many shark fins. I can craft another altar. Curse straw. Another cursed tome. I can ditch one of the cursed energy. Noble vampire cloth. I have way too much of it. Curse energy is pretty useless. Oh, so he is watching! So he is watching! I was doing this just to see if you were watching. Genuinely rage baiting to see if you're watching. Alright. Yeah, I'll give you a stack of noble vampire claws too. Heck, have 2 stacks. Don't dupe it. Crazy thing is, if you dupe it, I'm gonna be so mad because I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get rid of all this. You know what? You will need vampire hide to craft the Dracula armor set. Do you mind? Rude. So yeah, I have way too much curse energy. Plenty of vampire heads. Oh. I didn't see that. You won't be needing that much. Yeah, don't BS me. That's about as much as you need to craft the Noble Vampire set. And you'll have some materials left over, I guarantee it. One of the bonuses about using this set... Is it just me? No, it's just me. I was about to say... Did it just glitch and end up duping that? I was about to be so mad, because I thought I just went up a stack after sorting through all of that. Thought I went up a stack of Noble Vampire Claws. I was like, no way. But no, I didn't, because I only took 25. So yeah, I was just low-key tripping, that's all. Like, here's the thing. I did some mad trading, and I've put omen bottles to good use. I've known the location of a what's it called? The pillager thingy, pillager tower, whatever it's called. And let's just say the only reason I don't have more inventory amulets is, yeah, I kind of failed on the... I failed one of the 4 raids I did. And crazy thing, it was a level 1 raid. I had done a level 3 and a level 5 before that, and they went smoothly, but I lost a level 1 raid. Vampirism artifacts. Yes, outpost. Yes, an outpost. That's what it's called. But I think I got like half a shulker box of totems before I pretty much exhausted my resources and ran out of bottles. On the very last one, not only did the captain of that raid not drop a bottle, but the villager decided he was gonna waltz out of his house and face death like a man, or some cinematic crap. But yeah, that's how that went. So that's my backup plan in case I do end up dying and the inventory amulet fails. I have a plan B right here. I have 2 of everything but the voice recorder, which I got from Gluttony. Which, speaking of which, you should probably check that shulker by your base, because you have 8 rotten acidic flesh in it, which is what Gluttony drops. It's not called Gluttony Essence, apparently. You already got it? Alright. You beat me to it, so. Nether brick. I could look use that for building. Well, there's my... I have this shulker specifically dedicated to items that haven't gotten to a stack yet. Stackable items, once they get to a stack, they get moved to a shulker dedicated to actually stacked items. Yeah, I've done that several times. No, I need the soul sand. Armadillo scutes. Meh. Actually, I don't know if I have any stored up, so... Why did I put those back in my inventory? Your inventory is way cleaner than mine. Yeah, it's mainly because this UI makes it easier to sort things out. Plus, I played a, remember how I used to play Lost Light? I had to work with, some of the items could take up multiple slots, some only took up one slot. Some would take, like a specific shape. So, storing items was like playing Tetris. So, before I played that game, I was never good about my inventory in any game, but let me tell you, it's a lot easier, and fun fact, I have no chests in the world anywhere for anything of importance. You might, if you find something you think is good in one of my chests, just know, it's one of my rejects. Chances are I have way too many of that item. Yeah, I forgot about that EXP coupon. Yeah, I just found out that there's a trinket that passively generates EXP grains. So that's useful, and... yeah, I did. Oh no, it wasn't a werewolf. I didn't. Hold on. No, I actually needed that where it was. No. Come on. That's right, this way, come on. Up. No. Up. There you go. Up. I believe it's in this one. Nope, it's in this one. Yes.
I believe cancer is a fake construct meant by the government.
Do you have to say wildcraft every time you come in here?
How else would you believe that it's me? I'm not a skinwalker. You know, those things are real. I put lube on my butthole yesterday. It smelled like cherries. Ew, it smells awful.
Every time Landon walks in, I just sit for a moment in silence and wait for a "you're banned" message from YouTube. And that should just about do it. I don't feel like bringing out my... Actually, I just realized because I've actually moved all of my food out of my inventory, so I actually do need to put that up. Put all those in here.
Oh yeah, that's the spot.
There's that.
Hey, you might do that with your donkey.
Man, that's crazy.
Don't hunt it?
No, I'm actually in the middle of a stream, and Hunter's watching.
That's fine.
The armadillo's despawning on you. Yeah, they wouldn't have despawned. They had name tags. It's not that they despawned. So I had put some smooth stone right here, right before I logged off. At first I was confused because I saw that the armadillo that was here had moved over here, and when I walked over to him, he stood up and walked away. I was like, that's odd. I look through here and I see on the ground materials like rotten flesh, a trident which one of the drowns had picked up against my own wishes. I came over here and realized the armadillos were gone. I was like, did someone grief it? Didn't dawn on me when I saw this. And I immediately did detective work and mapped out exactly what happened. The tridents were killing them too slow. You thought they weren't killing them at all. I've been there, done that, made that mistake. You either broke this block or opened the trap door. Either one was your fatal error, whichever one it was. The tridents were in fact still killing them, even though it didn't look like it. There was just so many of them.
What are you talking about?
Infestation farm. Silverfish. You opened it up, they exploded out, they started attacking you, so you fled. Some of them got weaving, and they had died. Chances are the mobs inside died from entity cramming because they were no longer flowing out, because there wasn't a steady flow going to the kill chamber anymore. So it ended up backing up because they were trying to follow you through the walls as you inevitably went this way to retreat, and tried to get the high ground as they knocked you into the water. You would have then tried to go to the high ground again, but get knocked this way and have to retreat this way, causing the silverfish to push the armadillo that was right here to this point before the horde of silverfish mostly infested stone blocks up there, over here, and this entire area, which I mined out. Yeah, that was... yeah. Enough said. But I then learned, turns out they can infest cobblestone.
Stupid stoner.
Okay, that's wild. But here's the thing. This design is slow, but it's the only way to do it to where if it does go wrong, the damage will be more controlled. Believe it or not, what you experienced was controlled damage. That disaster was a controlled disaster. So yeah, that's about right, yeah. I know because, there was a piece of stone right here and it was infested. So it was... Once I saw this, it was only a matter of what would I do in that situation. Well, they're silverfish. Their hitboxes are small. As I'm trying to crit them out, if I get low, I'm going to go for the high ground. However, you only realize, once there's so many of them, the fact that they have longer reach than most mobs. I think that Mojang, seeing as how they only had one heart, decided, why not give them a buff? Make them a little more dangerous, because they made them before infestation, and they didn't change this after they added the infestation potion, because they never guessed we would be doing this. They underestimated us.
They underestimated you, my dear.
No, just the Minecraft community in particular. They literally found a way to farm armadillos, which drop nothing on death, simply by putting them to a fate worse than death. Tridents weren't dropping XP because you threw them and you were offline.
Yeah.
I didn't...
Your detective skills have came to a decline.
That's not part of the detective skills, genius. That's...
So basically you're just trying to frame money for a mistake you made?
No, he made a mistake when he opened the trap door, but the thing is, I didn't realize that... I thought as long as the trident was thrown by a player, it would drop EXP. I didn't know I had to be online.
Do what with the dogs?
Alright, so... Let me think of a solution for that. Huh. Easy fix to that. Yeah, I think it was in this one. Yo, I am dropping frames. Every time you text me, I drop frames. Here's an easy fix. I will leave this here. Anytime you need to use the farm, just load up the kill chamber.
You like nuts?
That means I'll have to make a way to access the kill chamber. Make sure that they're... Before going to pick up the tridents afterwards, always look down and make sure that there are no silverfish incoming, because it will stop producing silverfish at first, and you're like, oh, it's over. Well, no. Well, no, it's... They're trapped in the corners, and there's usually going to be like 2 hordes of them that you have to wait for those to flow out as well. Just remember, this is designed with 2 armadillos, meaning you can expect 50 to 70 levels. If you're at 40 levels, just know, that's the first horde. The second horde will get you to 50, and there may or may not be a third horde, which is why you always go up here and check the 2 corners like this. And there's the copyright. I mean, I am fine with it, but most of your songs do have the N-word in it, so that went south pretty quick. That agreement went south pretty quick, so, yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's the same one. Good music taste. What do you mean, good music taste? I strongly disagree. However, I do think I need to redesign this. There were several flaws in this design. The only reason it works for me on my design, instead of telling you, instead of explaining, I'll show you why mine works better. Probably the terrain itself. I had naturally better terrain to work with. Yeah, that's my potion shulker. I can't leave that. Actually, my dogs don't come to battle with me, so... So yeah, if you want anything out of this shulker, have at it. I don't need any of this. Also, this right here, this quartz I'm going to be using to redesign it, so please don't take that. Yo, what is that? Yo, I think that's the abyss. It is. Yo! How rare was that spawn? Yo. You need the shulker more than anything? I mean... at least take the one that has less stuff in it. Oh, and by the way, nothing in the shulker box is just duped. I duped at one point, infestation potions at my thing because I didn't want to go back up to the castle every time I needed to restock on a potion, so I just set up a dupe station and duped a potion every time I needed one. I also duped some tridents, but I have not duped any of the monster drops. Mainly because if I dupe the monster drops, I wouldn't have enough shulkers to contain it all in. It's less of a fact that it's less of a fact of I'm not going to dupe, rather than I don't need to dupe. At this point, it's not that I don't want to dupe, it's just that if I do, I will have a storage problem. I drop so many... when I kill things, they drop so many good resources that I don't even need to dupe. It's one of the perks of Monster Hunter, I guess. Well, I would never in my life dupe items. My guy, I saw your new dupe setup just the other day. You wanna know how? So, if you have armor stands anywhere in your base, they create a hologram for whatever schematic I have downloaded. So when I was at your base, and the schematic for the orbital strike cannon showed up, naturally I investigated and dug down where the armor stand would be. I dug down at where the armor stand should be, never found the armor stand, but lost interest in the armor stand when I figured out that I was looking at a duping station. Near your farm. Yeah, you forgot about that. That's what happened to the other 4 soul fan. Forgot about that. Yo, you saw that, right? The way I just slingshot back. I should have dropped that off in my... Should have dropped that off in the thing. Hello, Ansa. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm playing Minecraft. Let me show you how hard it is to mine a bed with mining fatigue and a netherite axe. Good music taste is crazy. I have a different taste in music.
Yes, sea shanties. Nobody wants to hear that.
No, not entirely. I just like those because they have a steady beat I can follow. I just listen to shanties because most of them have the same bump, 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 bump to them. They all have the same beat. Yeah, I said good. Yours, You don't even know what music I listen to. I know because the only thing people know about is I listen to sea shanties. I have playlists for church music, but my preferred music I keep a secret.
Oh, I got your favorite type of music.
No, you don't. I've made sure that no one knows my type of music. I've gone out of my way to ensure that no one ever hears my preferred playlist.
I'm about to show you something I know you listen to.
Was he low-key flipping me off just now? I just now realized, I thought multiple times that there are times when it looks like he's posing and he's flipping you off. Dude, turn that off. If it... Not my kind of music. Not my kind of music, my guy.
Oh my god, I hate that type of music. That actually hurts my eardrums. No offense. He does have, like, 3 good songs.
I mean, the speed and pace of that song was pretty good, but the lyrics...
Look at the name.
Nah. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I would not touch that with a 30-foot pole.
Oh, I got you.
No pun intended there either. No, turn that off. Turn that off.
This is not your song?
That, of course it's not my type of music.
How?
You wanna hear my you wanna hear my kind of music? You want to hear my kind of music? Let me see. Let me think of one song from my playlist. I'll go with one of the ones I think are mid. Let me think.
You're lying. He's saying that he thinks it's mid because he doesn't have my dog on it.
No, I'm trying to think of one of the ones that are mid because the song. Nah. Turn that off. Put on Imagine Dragons Thunder. Imagine Dragons Thunder.
Okay.
Or Phoenix.
Oh. You like rock?
I mean, I don't prefer rock. I mean, just like I said, that's one of the ones I think are mid on my playlist.
I listen to rock when I'm in the gym.
I listen to anything that's loud enough to drown out the background noise of this household.
Oh,
So it's got to have like this really thunderous, boisterous music to drown out the voices of everything. And no, I actually listen to the lyrics.
Okay, so
I try to make sure it's nothing that's depressing as heck, or it's gonna make me want to jump off a cliff. Like, I have standards when I listen to my music. I prefer my music not to have racial slurs in it. Oh no. So, no.
I might have to DM her. Had to hear up, sweet honey iced tea.
No.
Brother in the back room, that nigga's like iced tea. Make sure my shoes fresh, them bitches Nike. Feel like Chip Scott, like my shiny teeth. Hit it with the black.
A1 Anarchy 5889 joined the
How's it
realm.
going?
All on the court, but not shooting today. Bitch, I feel strong today.
Bro, that's so funny.
Yep, there it is.
What?
This is what I was trying to show you. This hologram only appears from an armor stand, and this is the back of the projection, meaning it is oriented to where it is oriented facing. It's either this way or that way. It's not going to face these two ways, but let me find the cornerstone here. I dig straight down here, and eventually I will reach a armor stand. Oh, that's the entrance. Yeah. So, what was that about you wouldn't do? Yeah. Yeah. That's the armor stand. It would project the image. That's the only reason I found that. Sheer curiosity. There's the dirt back. Let me go ahead and turn off the hologram. Wow, these controls don't even work either. Woo! The entity phase glitch. Only works on Bedrock. I took half the damage and then it was doubled and pretty much transferred to the boat. And it caused it to completely go through the thing. Oh, your portal's over here. I'm not used to it being over here.
Sleeping through this night.
Yeah, it's personal.
Horror survival. You will not lose your inventory upon death now.
Oh, you were so good. Brandon's gonna hate you for that.
Alright. There's a reason that mine in particular works. That's wild. Pretty sure there's 3 armadillos in here, or maybe 2. I'm not sure. What's poppin'? But base is little less than abandoned. But there are 2 compartments in which they flow into. There's the main one, then they flow into this one, and that funnels them into a 1x1 flow. You never open this when it's on. Never. Then down here, you can turn it off by removing the thing. And here I can access the thing. And I can demonstrate. It's closed. I can confirm it's closed, so... I immediately start it up. Bottom. Now come over here. They're flowing. Alright. And I'm already starting to go up. So this method does work. I know it does. The thing is, I think I made the piston a little too far. I think that's the problem. I can confirm that it works perfectly.
A1 Anarchy 5889 left the realm.
Gotta get off, I'll hop on later. Alright. I can visibly watch my stuff get mended. The Abyssal Stone. 50 levels already. Hello, Matthew. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Snaky Lace. Hello. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Day 671. I'm using my CXP grinder right now. Alright, see ya.
depend on my mama. Life in jail, I can't depend on my father. Streets for real, I depend on my child. Streets for real, they stop running for walking. My soul hurt, I'm so hurt. The streets say they fucking with the older. Mix my perk with the cops. Made her suck my dick till her jaws. I'ma say cap when the bitch don't choose. I'm in the trap with a whole lot of booze. I blew me a bag when I took her to Gucci. Got free clothes, I was fucking with a booze. My life changed fast. I'm on the turn to a wreck. I'd rather be snake that shit. Here straight home. That nigga pussy, he can't. That nigga pussy, he can't. I bout to be the streets. Bout to kill all my enemies. I bout to keep the peace. You don't know what's there out the street. All the time I don't feel nothing. So the nigga gon' make me feel something. So I try to watch shit chill, but I don't feel nothing. I hope that I'm just drunk and be tooted. I look like myself, I don't lose it. Watching me clock in my movement. If you find me, that's when you stupid. Body drunk all the time, I don't feel nothing. So the nigga gon' make me feel something. So I try to watch shit chill, but I don't feel nothing. I hope that I'm just drunk and be tooted. I look like myself, I don't lose it. If you watching me clock in my movement. If you find me, that's when you stupid.
At Blue Dot, we're
That is too far away. Respawn point set.
We've already seen it.
You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby.
To our fifth prototype, we dig at every detail and scrutinize every set until the final silhouette emerges into everything good design should be. Useful, timeless furniture enjoyed by everyone. Blue Dot. Visit us at bluedot.com. BLUDOT.com.
All right, next we need a suggestion.
Home and auto insurance, drop drop.
Bundling your home and auto insurance for round-the-clock protection with Progressive.
All right. And you just ordered a pizza. This is gonna be great. I love pizza. Everything's bigger in Texas. Just like we wanna go real big too. Yeah, baby, pick up day. Oh, okay. Not a truck. You can do it all your way. Wanna drive? Perfect.
With Premium, you get to focus on the music. Explore
One to
a
the
vast
corner.
catalog of millions of songs without hearing ads. Or download
One
your
to the
playlist
bottom
and
corner.
listen to them anywhere. You can also play your favorite songs in any order.
One to the
with
top
freedom to
corner.
skip forward and backward as much as you'd like.
One to the far
Your
corner.
audio, your control. Tap
Then
the
this
banner to learn
one,
more.
a little off center, but toward the far end. And that is the optimal
She
design.
resisted going to the show and couldn't resist
To my
another
experience, anyway.
alone. She instantly falls into a fantastical, poetic love that leads her on a path of longing, daydreaming, night dreaming, and fan fiction writing about YN and moon. YN is a beautiful convergence of art and life, and an audiobook you don't want to miss.
What in the world are
Listen
you
now on
listening to?
Spotify.
Horror survival. You will not lose your inventory upon death now.
Alright, gonna go ahead and sleep. Break the bed. Take the elevator. That's a crazy title for a...
System Delta 7883 fell from a high place. Horror survival. You will not lose your inventory upon death now. Respawn point set. You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
Want to see what my nipple can do?
No, you weirdo.
Is Hunter still on the stream?
No.
How long was he on the stream?
I'm not actually sure.
Are you sure you heard any of that stuff he was saying? Are you sure he was even on the stream?
Yeah, because he was texting me
How many people are on
to
your
talk.
stream right now?
What?
How many people are on your stream right now?
I don't know, but the stream is over. As always, everybody, GG, and I will catch you next time.